Good morning. Hello. Damn. Thursday the 10th, April 10th. The sun is out here in southern Maine. Thank God. Probably still be colder than church out there. Um yeah, good to see you. How you guys doing? Good morning. Grand rising, as my friend Alex says. Good to see all of you this morning. I try to put out a little shot over the bow, or send out a text to the group, or a paste on Facebook, something like that. Good morning, Mr. Tolman. You like the wallpaper around here. Love to see it. Good to see you. Let's talk a little bit more about ChatGPT today. Say that 3 times fast. Yeah, Bubba Hogan is here. Good to see you, Bubba. The traveling pond dude from Mid South Ponds. He's everywhere. Yeah. Touring Man. Speaking of being everywhere, Touring Man is here on the Instagram. My brother Tony Ruffin is here. And Matt Blood checking in. Good to see you. Yeah, let's go, baby. 76 on the sleep score. Which way to Muscle Beach? Yeah, good morning, everybody. Hello, Dave Brackett. How you doing? All right. If I move the phone over there, I'll just look at my comments here, and that'll be good. I won't keep looking away. Matthew Tolman says, good morning, coach. Looking at a 9.5 today. LOL, the wallpaper, right? He's ChatGPT yesterday and created a 7-day social media schedule. My work here is done. Need muscles from that. Yeah, exactly. Holy cow. Actually, we just spent some time this morning talking to Wendy about that, about just getting on a better routine and, just being fully transparent. I've tabled a lot of my own self-care, if you will, in the name of building the coaching business and, what I say, world domination. So something's got to change. So got a little bit of momentum here lately and going to continue that. We're going to try not 75 hard, but just 2 a day workouts. You can have that gallon of water. I don't care for Sully. You can say what you want, but I can't get through a 1-hour coaching call with 4 gallons of water in me. So the other stuff, I think, spot on. So we're going to hit it. And that starts tomorrow morning at 6. So, I thought about pushing this back and maybe creating a little bit more time in the schedule, but I like this time slot. I like it better than Carmen does on the West Coast. But it's got to happen. So we got to figure it out. So the better I sleep, the more I feel like working out. So we got to prioritize sleep, right? And we do that by getting in bed on time. And we don't stay up late, but I might conk out at 9:15 watching the Celtics, and I probably should already be in bed. So everything has a price, guys. Everything has a cost to it, right? So the cost to me, going hard in the paint, as I say, and working on world domination has been putting some weight on that's unwelcome. So now we've got to turn the tables and start fighting back on that. So when we eat pretty clean, I think it's just a matter of just going hard in the paint on the workouts for now. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't go out and walk. I mean, I can walk. It doesn't have a really measurable effect on me unless I'm doing, 2 5-mile walks in a day. It's just, I got to get my heart rate up. I got to get on a bike or I got to run. And I don't really want to run until I get some weight back off. So, but it happens, guys. It sneaks on. Dave will tell you he's on here, and he and I have both fought that battle over the course of our lives. Whether, in the Iron Man years, I guess, as I start to refer to him now, we even fought it then, just getting down to a weight where you felt comfortable racing, So, but anyway, I'll keep you posted on that, bring you guys along for the journey. So I'm going to publicly say it right here. I will have a workout in before I get on this call tomorrow morning. So make sure one of you guys ask me and keep me honest. Josh Baker, good morning. Good to see you. Jason Rector with a 9.5. Carmen is in Cabo. Well, yeah, okay. So that's a different time zone, right? She can be on the call. No excuses. Yeah, thanks, Roy. Dave Brackett, yes, sir. So, yeah, we're gonna get after it. So, it's not like I don't know how to do it, right? It's just a matter of doing it. So, it looks like George is here. Yeah, Tags Building and Remodeling on Instagram. Mike Nunez out there in the valley or in Napa. What does ChatGPT say about a workout plan? I would imagine it can customize something for you. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Dave says with you. Hey, Carmen says still 5 a.m. She was listening. Whoops. Good to see you, Carmen. Glad you're here. So, guys, keep sharing this out. The momentum is building, and I get a lot of feedback and people that enjoy it. So we're having a good time. I hope it's helping some of you guys start your day off well. It helps me for sure. Gets me teed up on coaching calls and everything that I need to do in the day. So I'm enjoying it. So thank you for being here. And day 7 we are on now of our quest to get better or even start using ChatGPT. I know there's a few of you guys that are like, I tried it. I got it on there, but I don't really know what it is. Josh Baker's leaving the gym. Good to see you. Love to hear it. Mark Bunker. Good morning to you too, sir. So yeah, my quest here has been to just kind of get people exposed to it. And I'll say this again. I'm far from an expert. I've had a little bit of success working with it, having some fun with it. So today's day 7. We're going to try to turn customer questions into marketing gold. And you guys that have read Marcus Sheridan's They Ask, You Answer will recognize some of this stuff and this concept of taking what people have for questions and turning it into a prompt, a quote, a post. Okay. Because our customers are really telling us exactly what they want, right? By their questions. Johnny Ortiz here. Johnny Juan, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate you. Today's day 1. Absolutely. And day 105 doing this live duty solely to your comment to me 106 days ago. So thank you, buddy. Guys, if you're paying attention, people will tell you exactly what to create for content. People pay attention to their questions. Every question, concern, or hesitation they might share in looking at either work or making a commitment to you, doesn't matter what you sell, okay? They're going to have questions. And if you can use that content to build trust, handle objections, any of that, it's going to shorten that sales cycle for you. And ChatGPT can help you organize it and write it down, write it fast, and just knock it out. Don't believe. What's the one thing we're not getting any more of? Time. So if we can compress the amount of time, shorten the amount of time it takes us to create content, if we're doing it on our own, which I still am, we still do that over here, even though my daughter does that for a living. But we're doing it, and at some point I won't be, but. It's straight up work. I got to download the video. I got to upload it to Riverside, chop it into magic clips and see which one doesn't suck and then use that. And, it just takes time. It does take time. So, but all those questions that they have for you before they buy, that's your content strategy. Write that shit down because people don't want more information. They just want answers to what they want to know. The things that are confusing or frustrating to them. Okay, so today I want to show you how to use ChatGPT to turn those questions into powerful posts, videos, emails, and more. Okay, so the best marketers don't guess, they answer. They're answering people's questions. Why does it work so well? It builds immediate relevance. All of a sudden, you're relevant. Sorry, I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb there. It builds immediate relevance. You're painting yourself as the expert. It shows them empathy and understanding. Hey, I hear you. Here's the answer to your question. And it just removes a lot of friction from the buyer journey. Like what is the customer journey through your company and how much friction does it create? Are you tasking people and giving them homework? That pisses me off. I don't want to do that. Wendy and I pulled up to a door to go in to buy some things. I won't say what it is because the person is local. And on the door, it said, "Thanks for coming. Please make an appointment to come into the showroom. Make the appointment by sending an email to," I just put it in reverse. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "We're out." I'm not doing that. The onus of the customer experience just landed on me, the customer. Done. I'm out. And it took me about 2.5 seconds. So you need to make it easy for people to buy. And you can find these questions. They come up in sales calls and consults, DMs, emails, comment sections, reviews, FAQs, questions your competitors are answering. Look at reviews. Okay, conversations in Facebook groups and forums. Rachel mentioned that yesterday. Get in those groups, see what's going on, see what people are asking. Speaking of Marcus Sheridan, in his book, They Ask, You Answer, he talks about the big 5 topics. He found that most customers' questions fall into 5 categories. And answering these questions transparently builds massive trust and traffic. Number 1, cost and pricing. Even if it's complicated, talk about it. Yeah, Mark says, imagine everybody's got a sign around their neck that says, make me feel important. The next one is problems and issues. Be honest about potential negatives, things that can happen. All right, I can remember Tolman doing a video. What happens when the boom goes off? I can't say that word because they'll probably ban me. But excuse me, what happens when we start the project? There's going to be dust, and here's what it's all about, right? Problems, issues, so comparisons and versus. So your product versus alternative. Hey, I know a lot of you guys are looking at this as well. Here's what we know. Reviews and best in class stuff. Best products, best solutions. Maybe not even yours. How about this one? List the top 5 remodeling companies in your area. Maybe you're on the list. Maybe you're not. But guess where it's coming from? It's coming from you. This isn't original to me. I didn't make that up. I got that from him. Pretty cool stuff. So guys, like the content isn't optional anymore. Buyers, they expect to find answers online before they ever talk to you. The first thing you do, and people do it. I do it. What is the name of the business? Boom, right on Instagram, looking at it, right? Tell me you haven't done that even in the last month. I bet you have. But ChatGPT can remove the I don't have time to create content excuse. Guess what? I don't either. We get it done. Okay. And even better, like the best way to handle this stuff is just keep a document of the running customer questions. And then I always go like this, just feed them in it like you're feeding it into ChatGPT like a wood chip. Just feed it through and see what comes out the other end. Right? Like when you're a kid, you watch the cartoons and it was I don't know, Bugs Bunny and the Roadrunner getting fed through a set of rollers. That's what I picture is going on in there, and the computer's shaking and rattling, and out comes this wonderful stuff. And it's come a long way from one of these things, right? Okay, you shake this up, turn it up, ask your question. Can't predict right now. The old 8-ball, baby. I thought you guys might like that. So here's some prompt frameworks to turn questions into content. Okay. Answer as a social post or email, right? Act as a business owner. Write a helpful, trust-building social media post that answers the question, why is your pricing higher than others? Make it direct, professional, and real. Yeah, the 8-ball, man. We get all the answers over here. If you ever see me, ask me a question, I go, yes, definitely. I'm dating myself, right? How about as an objection handler? Use it as content. Write a short story that explains why waiting until the perfect time to invest in coaching usually backfires. Bam. It's amazing. I got a text this morning from one of my clients, all excited about using ChatGPT to help go through some even like personal stuff, figuring out personal conversations. Like, hey, here's what's going on. Da, 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 da. As a high level, I don't know, as a high level counselor, even answer this question. You know, I wouldn't recommend using it for counseling, but boy, it can give you some ideas and get you going. All right. How about it as an educational blog or like a video script? Write an outline for a blog or short video explaining why common myth or misconception isn't true and what your audience should do instead. Great. This morning, guys, I took this video from yesterday, downloaded it from YouTube, uploaded it into my Riverside software that I use for podcasting, chopped it into what's called magic clips, so short reels. And if you go to my Facebook page, the 22 or 32-second video is there this morning. Then I went to ChatGPT. I went back to YouTube, downloaded the transcript, copied it into ChatGPT, and said, please write an engaging Facebook post to go along with this transcript to promote my daily live. And this will accompany a short 30-second video. Blah, 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 blah. Bam, posted it. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. If you didn't, go back. That's all ChatGPT. Did it in 10 minutes. Okay. So yeah, educational stuff. So, and make it conversational. Don't make it robotic. Ask ChatGPT to say, hey, make it more casual. Like I'm talking to a client I care about. Add a metaphor or story to explain this in simple terms. This is me saying this to ChatGPT. Or use plain English, not buzzwords or jargon. Or, hey, do what you can to not make it sound like I used AI. Make it in my voice. Whoa. Okay. And you can ask it to turn one answer into 3 content formats. I'd like an email, a post, and an FAQ response. Guys, it's endless what you can do. Okay. So Matt says, you mean I should run my business based on what the 8-ball says? Oh, absolutely. Matt, give me a question. I'll answer it for you. Okay. Hop it in there and we're going to solve all your problems right now. Rachel says, it's great to ask your team if you have one to brainstorm the questions they're hearing. Then create videos, blogs, and content on that topic. Sales team can use it in their presentations or follow up with clients. Absolutely. Absolutely. All good stuff. I probably missed a comment or two. Yeah, Rachel says, address the issue before it's a question. Call it right out. Sure. Oh, you're on a treadmill. Good. I might have to do one of these on the treadmill to squeeze it in some morning. That's okay. We'll do it. So pick 3 questions you've heard lately. Bonus points if it came up with an actual client. Hey, I was talking to a client the other day, and one of the questions they had was, bam, step right into it. Drop those into ChatGPT using the prompts we talked about just a few minutes ago, and just let it give you a variety of ways to respond. Then schedule one of those as content for this week. Well, today is Thursday. Anybody care to commit to doing a post tomorrow, answering a question using ChatGPT? Just use it as a conversation starter. Not just an answer. Ask a question. I routinely say, please add a call to action to reach out to me for a free 30-minute strategy call. Please have a call to action to DM me if you're interested. Dave says, very useful, and get on and just explore what it can do. It's what I did on Bob's advice. Yeah. So there, ladies and gentlemen, is proof that at least one time in the history of mankind, Dave Brackett took my advice. I'm just kidding. Josh Baker says, I'll commit. Yeah, good. So we're going to look for that from you tomorrow, Josh, and we're going to send people to check it out. So Mark says, I chat GPT for inspirational quote for my team most every morning. Absolutely. As do I. A lot of the stuff I send you guys, I'm like, geez, my content's getting kind of stale. I want something more motivational. Maybe hit the pillars of discipline, motivation, and I don't know, integrity. Let's talk about that this week. And boom, gives me a whole bunch of stuff. And I routinely will inject my own stuff in there, but it gives me the framework. I knew that was coming. Yeah, you put that one on a T for me, Brackett. Thank you, though. I love you, buddy. Yeah, so I'm challenging you to post something this week, which means today or tomorrow, using ChatGPT. Find a question that you routinely get and answer it in a post. Put a photo with it. Okay? Very basic stuff, guys. Yeah, and if any of you guys on here are like high-level marketing people that have years and years of experience on this, don't shit on me. Get on here and comment and help everybody, okay? I appreciate that. So most people are out here guessing what to post, right? But your clients have already told you by way of those questions. So when you answer those questions before they even ask, you become the obvious choice. Oh, this guy totally gets me. Yeah. Right? Have some fun with it. You can do a lot of stuff. I was talking with Luke and Nikki McGee yesterday about they posted they did a quick video, and because everybody knows that electricians don't clean up, right? So it's a way of the world. So they did a funny video of Nikki like showing Luke what a broom looked like, and he's like, "Oh yeah." And then she showed him like how to sweep, and then he took the broom and he swept up. That's gotten them more views for them than I think anything they've posted in recent past. But get creative. Take a myth like that and just have some fun with it. There's no limit to what you can do, both on social media and with Chat GPT. Put the two together. I mean, you're cooking with gas, guys. You really are. So, yeah, Rachel says that's awesome. It was hilarious. Yeah, it was funny. And he did like a daily, like a dad joke thing. So even if you're not super creative and you don't have a lot of time, give me 50 shitty dad, like really cheesy, corny dad jokes. And put it in the same, get on Canva, put it in the same template, and just run them every day or every other day. Do something. Something's better than nothing. Mark says I copy and paste most emails to chat and they polish it for me. 100%. Especially if like I've said before, if your grammar or your spelling isn't great and you know it, but you've always been one of those guys like, oh, it doesn't matter. Guess what? It matters. Because when you send me something that's littered with misspellings and bad syntax and grammar, I'm like, the hell, you could have fixed that. Could have fixed that. And I saw a post from Steve Rosenberg today. Said, if you don't tell me you can't do something, just tell me you're not going to prioritize it. It's not a priority for you, right? Your customers see that. Yeah, Dave says again, my built-in editor, not shitting on Dave or anything, but he, that's one of the things that's not a strength. It's just pulling that stuff together. It's a strength of mine, but I still got my ass handed to me when I wrote a book. So, and had to level up and figure some stuff out. So it can help you. Don't run from it. It's not a Big Brother. It's not this isn't a conspiracy theory. It can help you big time. So tomorrow we're going to shift gears a little bit on some of this stuff and get away from the sales stuff. We're going to talk about SOPs, job description and training documents, how to create that stuff. Routinely, I talk to people that don't have an employee handbook. I didn't have one when I was doing most of my stuff. Easy as shit to create it. Is it going to be perfect? Nope. Can you tweak it? Mm-hmm. Could you hand it to an HR consultant and say, this is the basic thing that I want? Round this out and make sure that, check all the legalities of it and make sure it's right. Boom. Yeah. Could you do a quick 1 to 2 page document you could put in front of somebody that you're going to hand a company truck to and say, this is the expectation. Good morning, Dave Howard. This is the expectation. I'm handing you this truck and keys and a gas card. Here is the expectation. Sign here. Because it then makes it very easy to unwind some of that stuff when it doesn't go the way you want it to go, the way you thought it might. So like I said, the sky's the limit. SOP, standard operating procedure. Hey, what's the SOP for sales in your company? Well, I don't know. I've always done it myself. How about sitting down? And Mark and I talked about this yesterday. How about just sitting down and going, just blab about how you do that into Chat GPT. If you're typing it, if you can type, great. I'm not a typist. So I speak into it and I'll just sit there and have a conversation for 5 minutes about everything I know about a certain situation. And then I'll do what I'd like it to do for me and who I'd like it to be. We talked about that a few days ago. Yeah. Dave says, I was late for break. Dude, I love it when you go to Hannaford, right? You go through the checkout line and all they talk about, hey, have you had your 15 yet? You going on your 15? Yeah, I got my 15. I'm going out. I'm going to just back from lunch. Can you get Sheila over here? She's just coming back from her 15. I'm standing there going, yeah. And ever since Wendy and I started, became together, she introduced me to self-checkout. Man, I don't like that at all. I get all stressed. I start sweating. I'm under pressure over there. Things aren't fitting in. I'm on video, right? I don't like it. Too much pressure. And then she's firing at me. So I said, I'll bag. I'll just be the bagger. So I'm over there and I'm still stressed trying to get those bags. You open them up and then they close up and she's handing me stuff, and it's not a good experience. So now I just send her. Just kidding. But she's very good about going. I do a lot of other things too, and it works. So, right, Wendy? Still love me? Yeah. And another 20 at 11. Yeah, there you go, buddy. You got to get those breaks in. You guys work hard. I know that. So, well, good. Guys, I hope this was helpful. Was it? Post it in the chat. Give me a fist pump if you liked it. Even better if you could share it. I would love that and say, hey, this clown is on every day at 8 a.m. talking about answering everybody's questions with the magic 8 ball. No. Helping everybody through life, and it helps me too. So I appreciate you guys being here. Those of you guys some of you guys are sharing this every day, and I appreciate that. Guys like Peter Christensen, and I know Josh Baker shares it a lot. So I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me, and it doesn't go unnoticed. So you're all great. Self checkout. So Wendy, I love self checkout. Still love you too, you goof. Yeah, I do. I get stressed straight out. Like, I want to know when the employee party is, right? Like, how did it work out that we all, like, you got to punch in now when you go into these places, right? Walmart, 26 registers, nobody there. Go to the self-checkout. Then they have 2 or 3 people standing there watching you check out to make sure you don't screw up. Love that, huh? Hey, guys got any bags? No. In the great state of Maine, they've in their infinite wisdom have gotten rid of plastic bags. Okay. So I want to know, maybe you guys can help me with this. Are we making fewer plastic bags because of that? I don't think we are. So don't get me going. You should be a mindset coach. Yeah. Wait, hey, I think I am. Who called me a clown? Yeah, but you're our clown, right? All right, guys. I love you. Have a great day. Kick ass, take some names, lace them up tight, take no prisoners. It's Thursday. We're pushing through to Friday, which means nothing to me because I try to work on world domination every single day. So I would challenge you as well this weekend. Maybe grab a day or a half a day to move the needle. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for jumping in. Share it out. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a great day.